I'm Dom recording, so I'm just gonna record him back. And whatever he does, like hold it like this. And then whatever he does, wherever he holds his hands, and he just like.
Is that a middle finger?
Dom, why are you putting your middle finger towards this?
Like if Steve knew about this, like I
Yeah.
never saw like the camera guy like putting up a middle finger versus the players. Just like the coach behaves extremely well and doesn't have his pants.
Wait, what?
Tanner is our coach, and his role is mostly to like do our schedule and drop maps for different events and like preparing some strategy stuff.
His job here at this tournament has been more than just being a coach role. Like he's doing so much stuff for us. He's basically being a coach, a manager, a mental coach, like a friend. Like I think a lot of the stuff he helps us with is realizing the mistakes we do. On this team, we are really fast at at blaming some things in our gameplay, and he's like helping us realize exactly what the mistakes are. Instead of him just like bringing out points like where the game goes wrong, he tries to bring up why the game goes wrong, like what's happening like in our minds as we do the mistakes, and I think it's kind of helpful to be honest.
For me, I'm just trying to get better as a person and practice what's important to me, leadership, and then reflecting that towards the players and being there for them, you know, any time of the day or night, and trying to just be someone that they know is there for them and be someone that they know cares about winning just as much as they do.
I've never really dealt good with having second-hand opinions on stuff I know. Tanner, if he gives me pointers on my gameplay or my calls as ideal, I've had a hard time respecting what he says because I'm really believing in myself or believing in my calls. So it's taking some time getting used to realizing that he's probably right a lot of the times. So it's been rough for me having that secondary opinion and having to respect it, but it's grown on me. I think it's really good for me.
Do you think you've become a better player because of that?
Probably, yeah. I would say so.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching around the world. Welcome back to the PUBG Global Invitational S. My name is Toffees. I'm joined by the intrepid team of Hypoc and Avengers as we get ready to break down the penultimate week of PUBG play.
You're beautiful, it's true.
How do you feel comfortable laying like that? Dirty as
Yeah, I don't hell no, I'm not touching.
Yo, I'm used to working dirty, you know?
Why don't you just sit down and do
Because I can't.
Spoiled.
Oh, look at that. That looks like chocolate now.
Yeah, that looks like total.
This, do you know how the coffee goes from being in that cup? And being so delicious to looking like f***ing dog shit. But I'm gonna drink it anyways. Because it's coffee.
We had a really rough day the first day, Tuesday, but we didn't really get into any. I think we had one end game maybe, but it wasn't really any good games for us, no winnable games. When Wednesday comes and we had some games we could have won, but didn't really play well enough to actually win.
So going into Thursday, we were ready to play. We knew we had 5 more chances, and the T1 game happened.
Oh no, EU fans, get ready, here we go. This is where it kicks off. Zenith on the crash, it's finally time to make the stand. Cleared! Plays catching all the wrong ways. That's a free start for things, and this is looking rough, but Jeems finds Poonage, not going down yet. Great work again from Jeems. Doubling down with a third, too far away, and now the bloody battle begins. Roth is right there, they're down to 2. It's just Ibby left alive, and now has to go clutch on this. Find that last player, and he's done it. Just stabilizing in time. Liquid live to fight another day. They need those reses, and they need them now. The way the dominoes fall should be T1 wins this. Unless they make a tragic error. For now, it looks like they're not going to. Adder is on the case, he's keeping his vision trained towards the opponents. Liquid on the push now, focusing towards VP. They want this done. They want them dead. That's going to be a tag. You can see Ibby just toying with the idea of it. Finally commits on the spray. Good work. But now, let's see what the answer back in from T1 is. They are on the move.
T1 didn't get into position fast enough to third party this one, so Team Liquid cleaned that one up quickly. VP going down. Now it's all about the gunfights as they move forward. EB takes a lot of damage off of that initial spray, and everybody is moving into the smoke. So you can see T1's trying to use the smoke line that Team Liquid has positioned up. Can they find the angle? Aqua 5 gets the knock off the start of it. EB, who managed to hold up for his team a second ago, already down. What has Team Liquid got left in the bank? Just one member up. Get spotted out, but no, they get taken out. It's gonna be T1 that takes the victory.
Ultimately, we didn't get it done, we didn't qualify, and so we had to go through another new experience, which is playing in the bottom 16 and earning how many chances we'll get for the all-important week 6.
I really look forward into going into bottom 16 and just crushing it. But that didn't happen.
Well, since we didn't qualify for the weekly final this time, we had to go into a best of 8 for ranking decision for next week. So you play 8 games, and whoever places at the top, it gets to play either 15 games, and the bottom gets to play like 1 or 2 games. So it's really important for us to do good.
Our performance in the bottom 16 was obviously not what we expected, especially out of day 2. We finished in 8th, which gives us 8 attempts to qualify. We will be playing the 4th game of Wednesday. So we'll have 3 chances on Wednesday and 5 chances on Thursday to qualify for the week 6, which is where we want to be.
Knowing that we still have the chance of winning after not doing good so far is like really motivating. We had a team talk yesterday about like it's actually still possible, guys. Like even though it sucks not having more than 8 chances, like we all know and we all believe in ourselves enough to act like we can still win this thing, guys. Like we just need to qualify, and I think we need a good first game. If we get a good first game, I'm certain we're gonna win. Like honestly, like it's just like in the bottom of my stomach, I have that feeling, like that instinct. If you qualify and you get that good first game, then this is awesome, man. Like I can feel it.